Hi creative boys and girls, in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to turn this 2D image into a 3D animated character, all using AI. You don't have to know how to rig, sculpt, texture. All you have to do is just know how to have internet and how to go to these three platforms and use all their resources for free. So let's go. One of the first things we're going to be doing is using an awesome AI art generating platform called Leonardo.ai. Leonardo.ai is a good alternative to Midjourney. We all know Midjourney is popular and it's very good. One of the most powerful AI art generating platform out there, but it is paid for. Leonardo is free to use and is as powerful, almost as powerful as Midjourney, if I must say, depending on what you're prompting, right? So yeah, but the platform, like, you have to log in or register like everyone else. I'm already a user, so if you're not logged in, if you're not registered, you have to register and wait for them to send you an email. I'm already registered, so I'm whitelisted, and I'm going to just click it and it will take me into the site. So the moment you log into your Leonardo.ai dashboard, this is what you're going to see. Access to all this. It's going to be showing you the models they have and all the generations the community has done. Right? So once we can go through this. We can decide to click on any one here and decide to use this. Copy the prompt. You can download the image. You can remix. You can use whatever they use, the model they used to generate. Once that is picked, let's say you pick this one, it will take you to where you generate and show you your last work. If you've done any work, it will show you the last things you've done. I have been generating for a while, and these are the ones I have done. So I generated all these artworks, and I used a specific kind of prompt to get what I wanted, right? And one of the most important thing about those about the keywords I use are they are all used keywords I've used. I learned from 3D art. Are meant to, like, how you describe the client wants you to display your work when you're done with it, right? So you're going to put your character in a T pose or an A pose for a rigger to be able to rig it traditionally. So that's the same approach we're going to go. We're going to get a character that is A pose or T pose, so that the AI platform that will rig it will be able to create the mesh in a way that on that platform will be able to rig it, right? So that's just it. So you can type whatever prompts you want, use whatever style you like, but please add these keywords in your prompts. Front and side view, full body, turntable, T-pose, character sheet. Add them to your prompts to get generations like this. Characters in different expressions, different poses. If you keep on trying, eventually you're going to find something you can use. I've already generated my own artwork, and I've already done what I wanted to do. So after that is done, if this is what we're going to pick, this is what you're going to pick, you will now you will have to take this particular, you can only, like, once you've gotten the kind of image you wanted, you need only one, right? The front view. So the front view is what you need. I recommend you use the front view, any decent front view. This is the best we can get for front view. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and isolate this particular image using any 2D image editing software you know, be it Photoshop, Photopea, CorelDRAW, whatever you have. Try to use that to crop out this image, put it in a square, but let it be the only image, and like put it in a plain background like this gray background you have right now. Put the image in that plain background. Put one image per frame. So we're going to have one image in the frame. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Let me go into my downloads. Something like this. You're going to have something like this. Make it like this. In my original image, there were other in the original generation, there were other images around it. I cleaned it up. I took away all the necessary and I left only this one there, because I want to upload this into the next platform I am going to, right? Once that's done, once you have your image, a single image like this, or like this, or like this, make sure it's isolated of single images like this. You can now take this, you can now take that into the AI platform or 3D platform I'm trying to show you. So like I said, so use your Leonardo, get your prompt. I'm going to put the link of this AI platform, this particular platform in the link. Every platform we use, I'll put them in the link in the description. So once that is done, the next you need to do is we're going to type 3d.csm.ai. This is the platform that will convert whatever image you give to it into 3D. On my screen, you can see all the other 3D, all the other projects I have tried out. So many just to understand the platform, and you can see that it has done a lot of work. So, for example, you can see if I click on this, you can see I gave it only one image, this main one, and it created these 4 previews: side views, front view, back view, and top view. And after 3 hours of running in the cloud, it gave me something like this. So you can see some defect. There's defects here because I'm using the free version, and they told me they're going to give me very low quality model. So this, I can take this into Blender and fix, or you can go and check, pay for the paid version and pay to get higher. So if you check in the tier, like upgrade tier, you're going to find I'm using the free one. And in the free one, I get to use a slow public server. That is why my one artwork works for 3 hours before you get it done. Baseline 3D model quality, you can see what they gave to me wasn't that clear. Image to 3D, yeah. But when you're paying $20 per month, they will give you 100 credits, which is equal to 10 3D models. Fast dedicated server, they will give you a fast dedicated server, and they will give you a pro 3D model, which means you're going to be getting something better than what I have. And you can now generate not just with image, but with video too. So this platform for me stood out because they gave me a free trial. Not a free trial, like I can use it for free as much as I want. I can use it forever for free. But the catch is they're giving me a very slow server that takes 3 hours to complete the job, and the model they'll be giving me will be very low quality. I might have to go and fix it myself. But if you're paying, probably they'll be giving you something a lot more better, right? So yeah, so once that is done, you've gotten that there. Next thing you need to do is first you need to understand how to get the image into the server. How you get it. On the right here, you're going to find upload image. Once you click on this, it will bring up this window where to ask you how do you want to get your image. There's a Discord option and there's a upload image option. I rather use this. Just click on this and it will go to your PC, and you can pick any image of your choice. And when you click that, it will bring that image into what do you call it, and start to work on it. For example, I can take this. Let me say I try this. Let's try this. I'll take this. But mind you, if I put this in, it's going to take another 3 hours for it to finish it, so we can't see that now. But I just want to show you how to get your image into that particular into that server, right? So that's that. So you put this in the, and you're going to wait 3 hours. At first it's going to quickly do training preview where it will take that one image and try to create different views. You can see create a front view, side view, this view. It's trying top view. It's trying to do create views. These are the views it will now use to create like a digital photogrammetry where it will now create your 3D object, which is 3 hours after from now. We don't need that. So yeah, so I'm going to delete that because I don't need it. I don't like it. I don't need it. Delete this. Don't delete it. I don't know how it works. So yeah, so that's how you get your image into the platform. But if you want to animate it, if you want to get your file when it's done, just click into it. On your top right here, you're going to find downloads. Click on download. It will give you these options where you're going to pick what file you want. Go to the refined mesh, because after it first does it will first do a first mesh section, like in the first 1 hour. Then it will give a very horrible looking model, worse than what you're seeing right now on the screen. And then at that time, it will be showing refining. You have to wait for the refine for it to say for it to change to refine done. By that time, it will be doing the texture. It will first do the mesh and then start working on the textures. When it finishes, is when it will now give you access to download it. As long as you cannot see the download button, it's not done. So when the download button pops up, you click on it, you're going to get these options. I like to take OBJ because it's better. That means it's easier for me to it works. So I like to take OBJ because it just works as OBJ. It comes with texture, right? So once that is done, it's going to give you a zip folder. And one more thing, when you upload an image into the platform for it to start using for it to start working on to turn into 3D, once it uploads and gives you this training 4 pictures down here, you can close the web browser and go on. You don't need internet, you don't need to leave it open for 3 hours. Just once it uploads into the cloud and the job starts, you can close the web page and go out, go about your work. It will just be working in the cloud, and whenever you come back to check the website and your back end, you're going to see the job, if the job is done or not. That's what I like about this site. It can work. You don't have to sit down and watch it. Once you upload your files, it takes the image and starts to say training preview. Once it takes the image and starts to say training preview. You are good to go. Once you see your image here and it's just showing the image and say training preview, you can close the web browser. So these are the other ones I've done. I've been having fun just understanding the platform, checking its limitations. It's really for something like this, just a flat image, front view, and then gives you a 360. It does a lot, and this is the free version. Don't forget, if you pay for it, obviously be getting a serious upgrade. Yeah. So once that is done, we've gotten our model. What we need to do now is go to Blender to access the model, to bring it in as OBJ and export it. Because I realized that whenever you take it as it is, this is it. This is the file here you get. Let me see. I'll call it a boy download. You can name what you like, it doesn't really matter. I'm just naming something that will make it be first on the list. Then you can right click and extract. Once that is done, open it. You're going to find your files in here. These are the OBJ files. If you take this into if you're taking this into the auto rigging tool, it will not work. It doesn't see. I don't know why. So I have to pass it through Blender, and then before I can open it in the auto rigging tool. So once we have that, we've gotten our file. We can minimize this. The next thing is to go to Blender. Open Blender. Open Blender. That will load up for a while. I'm using Blender 3.6. Blender is a free open source software you can use to try it out. You don't need to be a Blender expert. Just all you need to do, or any free software you can use, all you need to do is go open the software, go to File, Import an OBJ file, an OBJ file. I'll go to where downloads, look for a boy download. Where is the boy download? Okay, this is the folder. Open this. I will take both of them because the .mcl actually is the material and .obj is the mesh. So I want it to have both texture and everything. So once I do that, I'm going to have this tiny object in the middle of my screen. Click on S while it is selected. Don't click out. Just click while it's selected. You want to scale it up a bit. Click on S on your keyboard and drag your mouse out a bit. Then you can just click left click to stop, and then you're good to go. You can export this right now as it is. First of all, you can't say texture now because it's in solid view mode, and I don't want to spend time fixing this. We can fix this later. The idea is to don't be bothered about it. We'll let you know what's possible. This is the mesh. Now, if we go to preview material mode, you get to see the texture. So it has both mesh and texture. We can now say, okay, file, export, FBX, and send it, save it. So let's call it A B D, a boy download, and I'll click on select on your right here, selected objects. That's all. Just click on export FBX, and you're done. You can close your Blender. Next thing now is to now take it to the final stage where you're going to rig it and test out the rigging. So we're going to open the software called Actor Core AccuRig. It's a software made by Reallusion. Reallusion is are the makers of iClone and Character Creator. But Actor Core AccuRig is free to use. So yeah, I'll click on it, download and install. So it's like a mixer mode that you install on your system. Unlike how mixer mode works in the cloud, Actor Core works installed on your system. So now that we have it opened, we can drag our model. We can choose to drag the model into this or just say choose and go and locate it in wherever it is. So let's go to boy download. This is it. It will load it in quickly. And just like that, we have not touched the mesh or anything. So wow, an issue we're gonna have is not centered. So I think let me see if this is going to work like this one. So let's say rig body and see what happens. Okay, it worked. It's fine. So the software adjusted it to the center, which is very good. I didn't know it could do that. So we can see that the hands are already joined to the body. We don't have to spend time trying to edit anything. Luckily for us, unlike Mixamo, AccuRig allows you edit your points and what you want to be animated or not. So the points are the points. You can see when I put your mouse over them. When I put your mouse over them, you're going to be getting showing you where locations are. So these are the shoulders, obviously. Let's put on symmetry so that anyone will move gets to move. So I think symmetry won't work. So let's just individually leave it as individual and move the points individually to where they will work. So the shoulders. So let me take this shoulder. I'll put it here. Like this. The hand. This for this. This is for shoulder. So this is for the blades. The shoulder. Do that for the same thing here. It doesn't matter because we're going to kind of disable the hands. We don't want them to move. This is for the neck. This is for the head. The knees. Do this. I think we can try this now. So this is fine. It's fine as it is right now. So for the next, we're going to now say, okay, let me click on this and then disable the shoulders. So click on the shoulder here, because we want to disable the whole hand. We don't want them moving. We're going to say mask. You can see everything is grayed out. That means they won't be affected by the rig. Click on the next one, mask it out. Same thing. So now, whatever animation we're going to be, whatever rig we're going to be rigging, those places won't be affected. So click on next for the right hand. They're all masked. So just next, next until finalize. Click on finalize character. So once that, it will run through, do its thing, and then finalize the character. Put weight wherever the weight should be, and just automatically do this way. Things we used to do manually, we still do manually if we want to, except if we're rigging something complicated that's not humanoid. I don't see why anybody should spend their time rigging humanoid character anymore. There are too many automated processes. So just like that, the 3D character is alive. It's rigged, it's been rigged, and it's testing the animation on it. Let's go to acting and do a walk. So now you can see your character is walking, and all this started with just generating an art on AI using a text to generate a piece of art, and then taking that piece of art into another AI platform that converts that 2D image to a mesh and bringing it into another software that automatically rigs and animates for you. So once this is done, you can save it as it is by exporting to whenever you want. So you can export it out to any format you want, FBX, Omniverse, or iClone. Export as FBX, and you can take it to any software you want, and then start to use it to work, or put an idol in a game for you. It can be an idol in a game character. So yeah, just like that, we have gone from a 2D image to a 3D mesh that is rigged and animated, all without lifting a finger to model, texture, or rig, all without having knowledge. Whether you have a knowledge as 3D artist or not, this is something you can do. I hope it helps out for you. Please write in the comment below and let me know. But before we close this, I want to give you one more platform, but it is paid for. It is called Kadin. So I saw it while I was researching to get this platform. I found Kadin. Kadin is very, very powerful. It's so powerful that there is no free tier. That's how powerful it is. So I already logged in already. I already have registered already. I entered. So this is Kadin. It has all the plans. These are the plans it has. You click on this plan, you're going to get this, but there's this pay as you go subscription. The same $20 you will pay in CS 3D.csm.ai and get 100 units and make 10 models. You pay that here. It is per credit, $20 per credit. I don't know what that means. I don't know how many units will give to you, but it doesn't sound like many. Maybe you can do only one. But it is worth it. It is really it is way from what I'm saying. It's probably more, it looks like it's more powerful than CSM.ai. Let's do that. They give you some tests from objects. So let's click on this object, and you can see. Click on this. You get to see the quality of the mesh generated from an image. See the image they gave this platform, and this is what they got. The platform is so powerful, you can even go as far as start to edit. Like you can not only generate, you can also like texture the mesh you generate. That's how powerful it is. Show wireframe, wireframe, I mean, all on the web. You know, full color. I try to color each. You know, color. So yeah, so this is Kadin. You can decide to use Kadin if you want, but it's paid for. There's no free version and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys find this tutorial useful, and let me know if there's any questions. I'll do my best to see if I can explain. I've recorded this tutorial over and over. I just wanted to do something that's concise and straightforward.